Okay, morning guys, how you doing? Hope you're all okay. Well, this morning I'm at Milham, wait a minute, Milham Island Nature Reserve, and it's based just outside Shillingstone in Dorset. And the best way to get to it is if you park in the trailway car park, you can cross over the road and just follow the footpath. You'll go over a couple of bridges, and when you get to the second bridge, if you just follow it round to the west, if you like, and then you'll see a gap for the nature reserve. It's not quite what I expected, to be honest. I thought it would be a bit more accessible, but it's, I suppose, a nature reserve and it's left to nature, and it's quite overgrown. There is a little footpath, as you can see where I am now, that takes you down to the river, again on the River Stour. And it's a lovely spot, and it's a lovely little walk, but you just can't get anywhere, you know. So there's probably a couple of shots. There's a shot just as you come over the bridge. Looks like, do you remember that film, I think it's Deliverance, where they're in the swamps and all that kind of thing? It's a bit like that, so I'm hoping to try and maybe get a couple of shots over there. But at the minute, I don't know if you can see, we've got this willow tree that's kind of, well, I guess it's fallen down, and where it's fallen down is sort of laying in the river there. So it's an unusual shot, you know, because basically the image I've got is of the tree trunk going into the river with some of the river around it, and you've got all this lovely lichen on the trunk there. So I might even crack out my 50mm primer and try and get a bit of a close-up on that, because it looks really interesting. And yeah, so I'm not sure how many images I'm going to get from here. I'll give it a go, but like I say, it's pretty overgrown. I don't want to keep sort of trampling all over it, because, you know, the idea of it is it's a nature reserve. If people start trampling all over it, it kind of defeats the object, I suppose. But, you know, I'll crack on, I'll get a couple of shots here, and then I'll move on to see what else I can get. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, I've just wandered back up to the footbridge that gets you into the nature reserve, and this is actually quite a nice image. It's a fairly old bridge, just a footbridge, nothing particularly very interesting about it, but I just like the way it's really narrow and old and a bit rusty, and you've got all the dead growth around, you've got a little bit of water in the kind of stream behind it, and it actually looks pretty good in the camera. So yeah, I'll stick that up at the end, as they say. But I was just chatting to a local chap who said there's an ottery just up around the corner there, so I'm going to wander up there and see if I can find that. But I know there are quite a few otters on the Stour, because when I was in Blandford the other day, there's a few chaps taking some photographs with their long lenses, wildlife photographers, and I walked past and disturbed the otter and it swam off, so I don't think they're best pleased about that. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just going to have a little wander around, see what else we can get, and then probably head back home. So, catch you in a bit. Well, okay guys, well, I'm going to call it a day now, and it's been quite a challenging morning, to be honest. First of all, I tried to find the place. Like anything, once you know where it is, it's quite simple. And then finally getting here and being probably a little bit disappointed, because like I said earlier on, I didn't want to start tramping all over the place trying to get shots when it's a nature reserve. And I think I've got a couple of images to come home with, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So it just leaves me to say thanks again for watching, thanks for listening, thanks again for all your support. I really do appreciate it, it means a lot to me. And yeah, so take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers then, bye.